Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Bonus video. March is Cerebral Palsy Awareness Month, so I wanted to do a video and kind of celebrate cerebral palsy. Cerebral palsy's color is green. I don't have a green shirt, so this is best I could do. I'm gonna tell you about my experience and give my opinion. I've had cerebral palsy for almost 40 years. God, it will be 40 in May. And I just kind of want to tell you my story a little bit if you're new. If you're not new, you probably heard me say a little bit throughout the years, and I've gone into what surgeries I've had, or what surgery was the most beneficial in my eyes. I've done that video. That video, I will say, is marked for 18 and up, just because it is a major surgery that was the most effective. But if you are squeamish, do not watch it, because it does go into detail. It's not horrible, but if you are squeamish and can visualize things, that may not be the video for you. So this cerebral palsy awareness video might be perfect for you, because I'm not going into gory detail or anything. So let's celebrate cerebral palsy. Now again, I've had this for 40 years almost. I know nothing different. It's not like I woke up one day and poof, I had cerebral palsy. That's not how that works. I am the only one in my family that has cerebral palsy, which is often the case. Not always, but for majority of people with cerebral palsy, it can be. My siblings, in speaking for them, they think it's cool, especially when they were little. They thought my walker was their own personal jungle gym, and they thought it was weird that not everybody's older sister walked with a walker and you couldn't play on it. They thought that was weird. One thing they did ask me when they were older, because they had just wondered it, they had said, "Brittany, what's it like when you dream? Like, do you have your walker? Or what's that like?" And I said, well, in the dreams, I don't have to worry about doorways. Because, you know, on a walker, I've got to sometimes worry about doorways getting too small and me banging up my knuckles. In my dreams, I don't have to worry about that. The doorways always work and, you know, are made perfect for my walker. And they were like, okay, cool, that was our only real question, like, how's it different? And they went on about it and just went to whatever they were doing and didn't care. They just wanted to know what was different. So yes, in my dreams before, I have had my walker. I have had family members say that they have had dreams about me and I've not been disabled, and they said it was really strange and that it kind of made them go, wait, what? They were a little taken back by it. I have personally never had a dream like that. Again, I've always had my walker in my dream. And my family member that had the dream where I didn't have my walker said, yeah, it was really weird seeing you without your walker. Yeah, that's too weird. So yeah, as far as that has been the only time, and I don't think it's happened a lot. I think it happened once to that family member, and that was it. My siblings, also going back to them, this is all they've known me as. Brittany's always had a walker, so to them, again, it's nothing. They thought it was weird when they went to other people's houses and their sister or brother didn't have a walker that they couldn't play on. My siblings, as adults, do they like it that their sister has cerebral palsy? I don't think they really care as adults. I think they're like, yeah, she's still bossy, but they don't care. I do have a sibling that is in the medical field, but I do not think I was the catalyst for that. He did do a stint in the orthopedic era, I think, when he was, training. And he did say that was cool, but I don't think I was solely the reason. I'd have to ask him. I think he just likes adrenaline. He's an adrenaline junkie, so working in the medical field made sense. I don't think it had anything to do with me. I think it's cool for him to understand my condition on a medical standpoint. I will say this, he did call me when he was, going through his stuff. He had to do a report on me, and he wanted to know, what medication I took and all this stuff, and I had to tell him, well, your report's gonna be short as can be. And he goes, why? And I go, 'cause I don't take anything for cerebral palsy. And he was like, nothing? I was like, nope. He was like, well, crap. I was kind of hoping I could explain your condition medically with, like, the medicines you take and whatnot. And I was like, I can't help you there because I don't really take anything. Haven't taken anything since I had surgery, and the most I took was like Tylenol and stuff. And he was like, well, crap, what are we gonna do? And I said, why don't you just tell him in my everyday life I don't take medication, I don't need help with, and he had a list of things that I don't need help with, that list of things, but I need help with obviously carrying a glass dish, and I don't drive because if somebody startles me, I tend to jump easily. And he goes, okay, that makes sense. I go, but the other half of the report, you can say that this is what it's like when I have surgery, and just go into detail about my surgeries. And he goes, okay, cool. And then I get a text when he gives the report from people I don't really know. They've stolen my brother's phone, and they just wanted to say, oh my gosh, you're like the coolest thing ever. And I didn't think I was that cool, but that was kind of, I have to admit, that was kind of cool, because I just think I'm like No offense, I think I'm kind of boring. When y'all watch the videos, I'm like, oh, I guess I'm not boring like I thought. I guess I'm at least halfway decent at entertaining people. So yeah, that was nice. What else? Did my mom ever freak out and think, oh my god, my child isn't going to meet certain milestones? Of course she did. She was a young mom, and nobody she knew had cerebral palsy. But here's the thing. You can freak out and have those moments as a parent of a disabled child. That's completely normal. But what you got to realize is, yeah, things are either going to be done differently, or they, may not be able to do it depending on their situation. But your kid is going to do what's best for them. And it's okay to kind of freak out and have those moments. It's human. You wouldn't be human if you didn't. Whether you have a disability or not, there are points in everybody's life. Somebody's going to freak out over whatever they're nervous about. It is completely normal. But you have to kind of pick yourself up by your bootstraps and go on about it. My great-grandmother had to remind my mom, she might have to do things differently, but she's being a normal baby at this point. And she's pretty dang cute. Although I think my great-grandmother was biased when she said that last part. She was like, she'll meet milestones in her own way. So if I could say anything to a parent, give yourself permission to freak out, but realize your child is going to do things in their own way, and you allowing yourself to freak out at a time, but then pull yourself up is the best thing you can do. Don't try to not freak out at all, because that's going to make the whole situation worse. But just know your kid's going to be doing things differently, and that's okay. I mean, if we were all the same, realistically, this world would be so freaking boring. It would put us all to sleep. So that for a parent, I would definitely say, and also just have faith. I know it sounds hard, especially when they get diagnosed, but have faith that everything will work out. I'm very spiritual about my disability, and that has served me well as an almost 40-year-old adult. And to little kids who might be having cerebral palsy, I know it's kind of a bummer to wear braces or have to go through surgery. It's not fun. But just think of it like this. Your cerebral palsy can be one of your superpowers. I promise you, you will get through it, and you are awesome. And do not let anybody tell you different. You are awesome whether you walk with a walker or whatever the case may be. You are awesome because you are you, and you kick butt at this. And yeah, is it annoying sometimes to have to do things differently? Yeah, but it's also okay. And please don't ever give up on yourself. Don't. I promise you, I personally will not give up on you. Please don't give up on yourself. And my last closing thought is that every person that has cerebral palsy, every case is different. So just kind of be along for the ride and try to stay positive and have the best life that you can have, because every case is different. And like I said in my intro video when I first started my channel 8 years ago, I make this look good. So I'm not even worried about it because I make cerebral palsy look good. But please have faith in yourself, whether you're a parent or you have cerebral palsy. You are awesome. You are doing the right thing, and don't freak out too much. You can freak out, but try not to do it too much. And have fun with life. You only get one. Just have fun with it. And remember, it's okay to be different. It's actually more fun that way. Alright guys, I hope this was helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.